Good morning, everyone. It's an honor to stand before you today, not as a billionaire or a business tycoon, but as someone who has failed more times than most people care to count. I am here to share my story, not because it is extraordinary, but because it is filled with ordinary lessons about failure, persistence, and dreaming big. When I was young, I never imagined that I would one day build a company like Alibaba. In fact, I was never a chosen one. I didn't go to prestigious schools. I applied to Harvard 10 times and was rejected every single time. 30 companies turned me down when I looked for jobs, including KFC. Out of 24 applicants there, I was the only one not accepted. At that moment, I felt unworthy. But I learned something invaluable. Rejection is not the end of the road. It is merely a part of the journey. When I started Alibaba, it wasn't with the intention of becoming a billionaire or even a successful entrepreneur. I had a simple goal: to help small businesses in China connect with the global market. Back then, the internet was a new concept in our country. Most people thought I was crazy. They said, "Jack, you're an English teacher with no technical knowledge or business background. How can you create an online marketplace?" But here's the thing about dreams. They are not meant to be practical or logical. If your dream is realistic and achievable without effort, it's not a dream. It's a task. A dream is something that scares you, something that challenges the status quo, something that others can't see but you believe with all your heart. In the early days of Alibaba, we faced endless challenges. We had no money, no technology, and no experience. The only thing we had was a vision and a group of people who believed in that vision. We worked from my small apartment, and many nights we went to bed unsure if Alibaba would survive the next day. We made countless mistakes. In fact, I believe I have made more mistakes than anyone else in this room. But let me tell you something. Failure is the best teacher you will ever have. Every mistake teaches you what doesn't work and brings you one step closer to what does. Most people fear failure, but I've learned to embrace it. If you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough. One of the principles that has guided Alibaba from the beginning is this: the customer comes first, employees come second, and shareholders come last. Many people question this approach. "Jack," they said, "shareholders are the ones who invest in your company. Shouldn't they be your top priority?" But I knew that without customers, there is no company. If you serve your customers well, they will come back. If your employees are happy and motivated, they will serve the customers well. And if your customers and employees are happy, your shareholders will naturally benefit. It's a simple principle, but one that many companies forget. I often tell young people, dream big, but start small. When I started Alibaba, my vision was to create a global marketplace, but my first step was just to build a website. You don't need to have everything figured out from the beginning. Start with what you have and grow step by step. I also tell them this: don't compare yourself to others. In business and in life, there will always be someone smarter, richer, or more talented than you. But that doesn't matter. What matters is finding your own strengths and using them to create value. As a leader, I've learned that my job is not to be the smartest person in the room. My job is to inspire belief in others. When I started Alibaba, I had a team of 18 people. None of us had business experience. But we shared a belief that we could achieve something great together. That belief was more powerful than any business plan or strategy. A leader's role is to create an environment where people feel empowered to take risks, make mistakes, and innovate. It's about building a culture of trust and collaboration, where everyone is working toward a common goal. Every successful company has faced tough times. Alibaba is no exception. We've faced competition, regulatory challenges, and economic downturns. But I've always believed that tough times are opportunities in disguise. They force you to innovate, adapt, and grow. When the SARS epidemic hit China in 2003, many businesses shut down. But Alibaba decided to take a different approach. We invested in our online platforms and launched Taobao, our consumer-to-consumer marketplace. It was a risky move, but it paid off. Today, Taobao is one of the largest e-commerce platforms in the world. One of my favorite movies is Forrest Gump. There's a line in the movie that says, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get." That line resonates with me deeply because life is unpredictable. You can't plan for everything. You just have to keep going. one step at a time, and trust that things will work out. Forrest Gump wasn't the smartest or the most talented, but he had something far more important: persistence. He kept running, even when others doubted him. And in the end, his simplicity and determination led him to achieve extraordinary things. Dreaming big isn't just about personal success. It's about creating a positive impact on the world. At Alibaba, our mission has always been to make it easy to do business anywhere. But beyond that, we want to create opportunities for small businesses, empower entrepreneurs, and make the world a better place. I believe that businesses have a responsibility to give back to society. That's why Alibaba invests in education, sustainability, and social initiatives. Success is not just about making money. It's about making a difference. As I look back on my journey, I realize that success is not a destination. It's a journey. It's about the person you become along the way, the lessons you learn, and the lives you touch. So, to all of you here today, I want to leave you with this. 1. Dream big. Don't be afraid to set audacious goals, even if they seem impossible. 2. Embrace failure. Use every mistake as a stepping stone to success. 3. Focus on creating value. Serve your customers, support your team, and give back to society. 4. Stay persistent. The road to success is long and challenging, but it's worth it. Remember, the greatest achievements in life often start with the smallest steps. Keep believing, keep dreaming, and keep moving forward. The best is yet to come. Thank you.